Hello, I'm Suzanne from Making It in Maine. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. I'm outside. When I got home from work, I thought it's too nice of a day. I want to go out and sit in the backyard. And while I was, I feel something biting me. While I was out here, I thought I should be doing some thinning and some weeding. So that's what I've been doing, and I thought I would show you a bit of what's going on out here in the backyard. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. So here is one of two of my raised beds, and this is where I was focusing my attention tonight. I had to thin some of my cukes. I always have to remember. Something is really biting me. Sorry. I have to remember that not YouTube, I have to remember that iMovie likes to chop things off. So at the top of the video are cucumbers. So I had to do a little bit of thinning there, and it's always hard for me to thin because it means the death of a plant. Oh wow, and I can see just this side of the cukes on the left, I did not thin that little patch, and I think that's my arugula. And on this side of the arugula is kale, which is not coming up terribly well. Maybe the seeds were a wee bit old, I'm not sure. And then coming toward the bottom of the video, there's two sections of carrots, and those are not coming in all that well either, or they're taking their sweet time, or they're coming up in a patchy sort of way. And then if we go over to the right, I did thin the radishes. And then this side of the radish, there's chard. And I thinned the chard. And then right here is more cucumbers. And right down there is more chard. So it's up there, let's see, up there, that's carrots, and they're just not coming in particularly well. So anyway, we'll see what happens with that. My poor peonies have gone by, so I need to cut the very unattractive dead tops off of them. There's a tiny bit of life left here. These were the last to bloom. Got some brown-eyed Susans there, and some Cleome. There's my Cleome there. Got some Cosmos right there. Love, love, love the featheriness of Cosmos. And here's my phlox, but the deer have chewed all the tops off. Speaking of deer, I'm going to add a video in to show you a doe with her teeny tiny baby. Oh my goodness, so sweet. I was hoping I would get to see the baby. My husband had seen the baby, but I had not. And I've seen fawn in our yard before, but not one so teeny tiny as that. Here they are at the edge of our lawn. mama and her teeny tiny fawn baby headed into the woods. All right, so here is the in-ground garden, and I need to weed. Very much need to weed, but everything is growing nicely. Tomatoes are here. Let's go around. And there is broccoli right there. And over yonder, that is cauliflower. And let me bring you back around over here. Whoopie doopies, the lawn is not that even. Okay, here's corn. It really needs to be thinned, but anyway, there's the corn patch, and back there is zucchini, because every year I make zucchini relish. A lot of people make zucchini bread, which I don't do so much anymore because I try to avoid sugar and gluten. But anyway, I came down here to thin, well, no, not to thin, I came down here to check out the green beans. My husband said not many were coming up, so I weeded the green bean patch there. And lettuce was not coming up right there, so I weeded that. And I'm in the process of weeding this section here, and I'm going to put more green beans in there. Before I do that, let me show you. We just recently covered our blueberry bush to keep, hopefully, Japanese beetles away, birds away, and wild turkey away. But look at all the berries ready to ripen. It's loaded. Can't wait for those. And this is a smaller bush here. It didn't really do much last year, but that bush has quite a bit on it also. I stopped on my way home. In a previous video, I mentioned this woman who is gardening not too far from my house, and she's just doing the most amazing things in her yard. Anyway, her blueberries, she had pine needles and pine cones around them, and I asked her about it. So anyway, I came home and got my berry book out, and my husband was reading it, and blueberries like acid, so who knew? I didn't. Guess I didn't read our berry book too closely. So anyway, I think, yeah, we need to rake up some of our pine needles and cones and put them around our bush. Really nice woman. I think that we could become friends. So that was a fun stop off tonight. So I will reposition my camera and take you down closer to the dirt. Hold on. Okay, hopefully my camera won't tip over into the garden, but I used my claw tool to loosen the soil, and I had been saving this section to do a second planting of green beans, and usually I wait, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks to do a second planting, but because the green beans over there are coming up so sparsely, and I didn't want to add, I didn't want to plant new seeds over in that section, so I'm just going to do it here, and I will save this section over here to do a third planting. My husband loves green beans. I like them, but I don't love them as much as he does. I love them raw. I prefer them raw to cooked, really. Oh, the mosquitoes are out. So anyway, just want to make sure that you can't see me bending into the camera because I don't want to be flashing you. So I also like to make dilly beans. So I haven't made dilly beans for a few years, so perhaps I will make some this year. Just getting out, you know, and this weed that I'm pulling out is called purslane, and it's actually edible. Hold on, hold on. You've seen me eating weeds before, so why not see me eat some more weeds tonight? So this is purslane. Hold on. This is purslane. And my brother has actually eaten in a restaurant that was serving some purslane. So here I go, eating weeds again. I'm trying to think how I would describe that. A little bit like wild sorrel, a wee bit citrusy, I would say. Cover yourself up. So yeah, it's nice. I've actually put it in smoothies before. When I make a smoothie, I often put lots of veggies in my smoothie. More veggies than fruit, really. Just a little bit of fruit, just enough to give it a wee bit of just a wee bit of sweetness, not much. So I'm going to tip the camera back down to plant the green beans. And I don't know if I mentioned in previous videos, I think I did, that I love square foot gardening, which is why I have these 4 by 4 foot sections in the ground. And so green beans, can't remember if they're 3 by 3 or 4 by 4 per foot in 12 by 12 inch square. So I'm going to go with 3 by 3 because I don't feel like walking up to consult my square foot gardening book, my little card, my little square foot gardening cheat sheet. So, alrighty, let me tip you back down so you can watch me if you want. Otherwise, you can be off if you don't want to watch. But so this is how I do it. So this is not quite, not exactly. This particular section is not exactly 4 by 4. So I'm gonna go 4 in this direction. Did I say 4 by 4? I don't think this is a, right here, this is not a 12 by 12, 1 foot by 1 foot. It's more like a foot and a few inches. So I'm gonna go 4 that way and 3 this way. Can you see? Can you see? 4 this way and 3 this way. So I just use my finger and make a little hole. And maybe, yeah, I don't ever like measure, or I don't really even pay attention to what depth the seed is supposed to be. I just bore a little hole with my finger and stick it in. So anyway, 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna go 4 this way because 4x4. This one I'm going to do 4x4. Scoot, purslane, scoot. Let's see. If it's not black flies, it's mosquitoes. What you gonna do? And, you know, sometimes it's ticks. But if you like gardening, if you like the outdoors, you have to tolerate it to make the best of it. Okay, so here I go with my seeds. And often I put, whoops, that fell right in the hole. Often I put 2 seeds in each hole. Whoopsies. See, I was afraid the camera would fall over. Normally I do 2 seeds. I'm gonna have to hold on to that. 2 seeds in each hole, but I'm just going to do 1 for tonight in each of these. And if they come up, they come up. Whoop, that one had 2. Get over there. Okay, I keep looking because I want to make sure that I'm not exposing my chest on camera. Don't really care to do that. Not an exhibitionist. All right, a few places I will put 2 in a few of these because I have a few extra seeds in my hand, so we'll go with it. Then I just brush the soil over the top of each hole. It's supposed to rain tonight, so that'll be good. I don't have to worry about watering these. I'm trying to think of who I want to interview next for my maker series of videos, and got a few people in mind. I just need to decide and reach out. All right, so there we go. I will plant another round over here later on. Ouch, something's poking me. Okay. All right. Ooh, itchy, itchy. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. Gotta go in and get in the shower because I worked all day. The kitchen was 90 degrees. There's air conditioning in the kitchen, and when I first get there, it's nice and cool, but because it's a small kitchen and it's a small AC and it's a big convection oven, so the kitchen heats up pretty quickly. And toward the end of the day, I shut the AC off and opened the door. To get some cross breeze flowing through there. But anyway, I'm hot, sweaty, and now I'm dirty. So gonna take my dirty girl self inside and have a shower and get something to eat. I think I can feel up there. I have some purslane. I won't smile big. So anyway, thank you for watching my channel. If it's your first time or you're a repeat offender, thanks for being here. Thanks so much. Comment if you like. You have to log in to make comments. I'd love it if you would subscribe. You have to log in to do that also. give me a thumbs up if you like what you see on this channel, and hit the notifications bell if you want to know when another video is landing, because I'm a little irregular right now, just because I have a full-time job and you only have so much energy, you know, sometimes. So I'm gonna take myself inside. But thanks for being here. Thanks so much. And yeah, from my heart to yours, see you soon. Bye for now.